This is BBC News. These are the latest headlines in the UK and around the world. Regular testing and masks in secondary schools in England. The Education Secretary outlines measures to keep schools open in the face of rising COVID infections.
I don't want masks in the classroom a day longer than necessary. It's really to deal with a highly infectious aerosol transmitted variant of the virus.
Scientists in the Netherlands are meeting to discuss if schools there can reopen next week after closing early for Christmas amid the spread of Omicron. The Indian government rolls out COVID vaccines for all 15 to 18-year-olds as the country records its sharpest weekly rise in infections. And the Kenyan conservationist and fossil hunter Richard Leakey has died at the age of 77. Hello, welcome if you're watching in the UK or around the world. As schools prepare to reopen for the new year across Europe, governments are bringing in new coronavirus measures in an effort to control the spread of the Omicron variant of the virus. In England, the government says all secondary pupils will be tested before they return to school and will also be required to wear masks in class. From today, children aged 6 and over in France will be required to wear face masks on public transport, shops and other venues. In the Netherlands, Prime Minister Mark Rutte and his government meet today with health advisors to discuss whether schools should reopen this week. In India, those aged between 15 and 18 are now eligible for a vaccine in order to contain the country's sharpest surge in infections. More on that in a moment, but first here's John Donnison on the situation in England.